Well, Don, we've done some crazy things. We've done tea, we've done frankincense and myrrh. Wait till you see what this one's infused with.
I'm going to tell you, this one, I thought I've heard it all, but just think mushrooms.
Hey, welcome back to this week's edition of What's New at Charlie's. I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Don Williams, the Bourbon Fool. I'm still hanging out at his house, filming a few videos, and we're opening up probably one of the craziest ideas, whiskey things I've heard of in a while. This is Bearface, which I'm a fan of. Bearface whiskey in general is aged in, they call it made in bear country, right?
Made in bear country, elementally aged.
Yep. So they age it out in the woods in shipping containers.
That's right.
Yep. And we have a drink on the menu at Charlie's that we use the Bearface with. It's called Smokey the Bear. And it's a smoked drink. Very clever name. I thought of it myself, Don. Thank you. Anyway, so it's a great Canadian whiskey. Love it. This is their very first, you can tell because it says 01 on it, their very first, they call it the Wilderness Series, their very first special edition, limited release. And, Don, what have they done with this whiskey?
You know, it takes me back to my high school years, thinking mushrooms, and of course, I mean on my pizza.
Yes,
but
of course.
the Matsutake limited release is a whiskey that is distilled in Windsor, shipped up to British Columbia. In British Columbia, they infuse it with Matsutake mushrooms. Then they take those, age them for an additional period of time in used sherry casks, and then blend it for this special edition.
Crazy, man. But you know what? I like somebody, trying something new. So, a lot reminds me of our good buddy Trey Zoller from, Jefferson, always thinking outside the box.
That's right.
I'm not sure Trey's going to put mushrooms in his Jefferson, but I like that. I like the thought it's something new.
It's, for those of you who don't realize it, we're based in Michigan, so Canada is our neighbor. They're real close. And literally, the base whiskey for this was probably made in Windsor, just across the river.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. So we don't know for sure, but we think that. First thing I noticed is the color, though. For a Canadian whiskey, that's a great color, dude.
Well, it's going to get a little color from the sherry cask.
Yeah.
And it's also the fact that it's in steel shipping containers in British Columbia. It's going from 0 degrees centigrade to 100 degrees. I mean, there's big temperature swings there.
Yeah, with the bear. If we could swing the camera around, the bear's right there looking at us.
That's right.
Yes.
We might have to get that on video.
You'll have to splice that in along with the picture of the mushrooms. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. You got anything more to add on this? I mean, it's a cool bottle.
Yeah, their master distiller is Andreas I'm going to mess up his name, Faustinelli. And, this was kind of his idea and his, expression. I love, it's got originality to it.
Absolutely. And nobody else is doing it.
Yep. And the Matsutake mushrooms result in a savory flavoring. When they're used in cooking, it's designed to, give like a savory expression, and that's what they were targeting here.
Okay, because that's one of your basic tastes, right? Sweet, sour,
savory, salt, that kind of thing. So, Charlie, this is cheers to our first ever mushroom infused.
Whiskey. Yes, cheers.
Oh, wow. That is really different.
That's different, but it's good. It's really good. Not what I expected.
So, it has this earthiness to it. Mushrooms.
Yeah.
I don't pick up much of the sherry, although there's a little dark fruit note in there.
Yeah. It's definitely got a mushroom. Yeah. I don't know if I didn't know it was a mushroom, I would know, but that's
No.
what I taste now.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it peppery,
Mm-hmm.
Salty. I get
Yeah, a little salty.
I get a little bit of
Yeah.
salt, which is not what I get from a normal whiskey,
No.
or I should say an everyday whiskey.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
You know, Charlie, in a relatively short period of time now, we've tried whiskey that tastes like cinnamon sugar crisp,
Yeah.
like maple syrup,
Yep.
like frankincense and myrrh, because you recognize the myrrh taste
Yeah,
right
yeah,
away.
yeah. Right off the bat.
Tea, you know, infused
Oolong
with tea.
Yeah.
And now this, and it just goes to show you that whiskey makers continue to push the envelope.
Yeah.
And I will tell you that this is not my grandfather's Canadian whiskey.
Absolutely not. But it's definitely worth a sample. Like, yeah.
If you're a fan of sampling unique whiskeys, this is about as unique as it comes.
I would say that too. Yeah.
And I will tell you, you and I have tasted 300 whiskeys,
Yeah.
you know, maybe more. I never tasted that profile before.
Absolutely not. Yes. Yes. So my buddy Kara sent this to us. Said it was really good, and she was right. This is definitely a different taste.
That is amazing, and another good choice, and another good reason to stop by Charlie's to sample this product.
Because good luck finding mushroom whiskey somewhere else.
Charlie,
Cheers, my friend.
cheers. Thank you everyone for watching. We appreciate the support.
Okay, you gotta get a picture of us with the bear in the bottle
Yeah, I will.
and splice it in somewhere in the video.
Let me turn some of the stuff off.